Yes,
William,
my lord.
you need to get
On
to the
my
She
way.
Tower.
Ready to serve.
Lancelot, could you get that back? I think you're going to have to come back
my
up
way.
here, aren't you? Right, Morgana. I suppose suppose that one's actually closer when it actually comes down to it. End turn. Hello, Pillock. Right, Lancelot.
Ready to serve.
I would actually rather you do that
On my way.
first.
Sir Galahad can call down the angels to fight on his side with the help of a secret litany. His army is invincible as long as this litany exists. You have to find every piece of knowledge you can about this scroll or artifact. Then you must destroy it. You would be advised to start in the heart of the Saxon kingdom, Norfolk.
Fair enough. Norfolk.
Norfolk is a busy and lively stronghold. Due to their strict isolation from Britannia, the Saxons have heard about the chaos tearing apart the realm, but they've never experienced the destruction. The city guards stand nonchalantly in the shade of the gate and don't pay you any attention.
Well, that's rude. I deserve all the attention, for I am a needy bastard.
You walk around in the stronghold with a warrior from the Guild of Outlaws at your side. It might take a few days to find the whereabouts of the litany and discover how it could be destroyed, so you will need a place to stay in the meantime.
I try to find an inn in a relatively wealthy and quiet place, because I have money. Haha. Actually, I wonder if that actually factors into this.
The innkeeper watches you closely, but in the end he nods towards the maid who shows you to your rooms. You agree on the price and you pay for 5 days in advance to gain the trust of this mistrustful man.
This is probably going to backfire on me.
After you have made yourselves as comfortable as possible in the circumstances, you think over your options. Galahad had some high-ranking knights from the Order of Beowulf incarcerated. These knights, or the trusted men of Galahad, will surely know where to find the litany.
I could try to buy some information, but devising plans, let's do that. We don't have to act on them right away.
According to the warrior from the Guild of Outlaws, it will not be hard to find the right men, but you will need a map of the dungeon, and it wouldn't hurt to aid them with magic while they try to sneak in.
We will get a map of the dungeon, whatever it takes.
The agent of the Guild of Outlaws acquires a map of the dungeon quite easily. You begin to come up with a plan, and it takes a long time, but by the evening you have a seemingly workable method of freeing the night. You take your rest and wait for the right time.
Right, so I just noticed my gold did go down. Send my men off at dusk.
The band of warriors returns at dawn. It must have been a very tough assignment, as only half of them come back, and even the survivors are injured.
Ouch.
A seriously injured warrior of the guild tells you what happened. They were attacked by the guards on their way out with the night, so they had to fight. Fortunately, the prisoner is right as rain, so you can start interrogating him about the litany immediately.
Okay, what is the litany?
To your great surprise, you learn that the litany is neither a book nor a stone tablet engraved with ancient runes. but a 20-year-old maiden who was raised in a Christian monastery. The litany is her song, which calls the angels to help her in need.
Oh, great. Continue. I'm gonna have to capture her or kill her, aren't I?
The girl lives in the monastery of a cathedral near Norfolk. She is not under strong guard, but the believers of the old faith can't enter without risking their lives. Galahad and the Knights of Beowulf thought that this will be enough to protect her in the heart of the kingdom.
Clearly not.
While you think about what you have heard, you hear the heavy thuds of boots and the rattle of weapons. The door violently slams open and city guards storm the room. Looks like you were too obtrusive.
Should have gone to the poor area. We do not have time to fight, so we flee.
You throw the oil lamp on the table at the wall, and while the soldiers are distracted by the flames, you escape through the window. On the street, you immediately disappear into the crowd and leave through the gate. It's time to find the cathedral.
Right.
The cathedral stands at the top of a hill with a monastery adjoining it. The buildings look abandoned and old. Considering what you have heard, it might be dangerous for you to get close to the cathedral, so you might have to have the girl kidnapped.
So, I can set fire to the monastery and wait for the girl to come out and catch her. Sounds dickish. I can set fire to the cathedral in such a way as to burn everyone inside. Sounds even more dickish. I wonder which of the two dickish answers I'll go for, huh?
You set fire to the building in several places and deal with the knights and monks easily when they try to flee. When you glimpse a screaming girl in the chaos, you grab her. You get on your horses quickly and ride to an abandoned manor house to decide the fate of the maiden.
Well, that's evil, so no. I either kidnap her and let her free when I am finished with Galahad, or try to convince her that she is murdering innocent people. But considering didn't it say she was raised in the monastery? If so, then she's not going to think of it as innocent people. They're going to be heathens and blasphemers. So trying to convince her probably won't work. Tempting as it is to try and be the good soul, I kidnap her.
You simply can't kill this beautiful maiden. She's ignorant of the terrible games that powerful forces are playing with her. But you can't leave her here either. You quickly tell her the truth, and although she's terrified, she follows you out of the monastery.
Well, hopefully that will sort out and prevent any angels from being in the final battle. I really doubt it.
You roam the Saxon marshlands for days and avoid the patrolling knights by walking only by night. Finally, you reach the border of the kingdom and leave the Christian lands.
Well, I've got a point to rightful. I am clearly doing something right. Right. Fight that idiot. Okay, it's not as bad as the other one. It's only 3 units of flying. And they're guardians, which I think are lesser ones. They have mages. I need to sort out the mages. Okay, no resurrecting. Mystic Gate, Seal of Protection. No, none of that's going to be any good. The only one that's worthwhile is that one, which I'm going to get to anyway, so just everybody... Oh, okay, you are up there, so get up there. Actually, if you all go there, seneschals, you can grab it, and everybody else is going to just straight up charge their lines. This is going to be a simple battle. Again, I might be playing it really cheap, but they started this.
Your spell was absorbed. Your magic shield is fading.
Oh, hello. Oh, no, that's my guys. Okay, so you go for them. You go for them. You and... No, you and you. No, didn't want all of you. Right, and you two will go up that way.
The enemy hero is casting a spell.
Hello, I've got lightning bolt.
Your spell was absorbed.
Hello, you just no-sold my lightning bolt.
The enemy hero is casting a spell.
Right, who's where?
The enemy hero is casting a spell. The enemy hero is casting a spell.
I mean, what strategy? I'm just charge my cavalry with their superior thing.
To capture one of your
I
locations.
Joking about my military genius aside, at least I tried to think vaguely of some basic form of strategy. What strategy is there in this? I'm charging
the enemy hero is casting a
and
spell.
blobbing up everyone at the river here.
The enemy hero is casting a spell.
This enemy hero needs to stop. Oh, and you're summoning bloody... Nope, that's... Go away.
The enemy hero is casting a spell.
You can do resurrect. Teleport right there, and cleave. Right, you three, two, get up there. Charge! Oh wait, no wonder they blobbed up, it's a ford. Ah. There is no getting around this.
The enemy hero is casting a spell. Your spell was absorbed.
You're still not in there, so... Oh look, they're trying to freeze me now.
The enemy hero is casting a spell.
Can't do anything about that, because... You can't, you just cast it, so... So my attempt to even outmaneuver them failed because I didn't realise I had to forge the bloody thing. Well, I killed one of their heroes. Yay. Hello.
The enemy hero is casting a spell.
I suppose this is where teleport was actually useful. You're now engaged, so bump, bump, and bump. You can wait a few seconds to resurrect. 5, 3, 2,
Your magic
1.
shield is fading.
Can't do anything about that, but I can lightning bolt these guardians. My hero is better than Wise Cedric. Nice name, Wise Cedric. You're not very wise, you got into a fight with me! You should have ran when you had the chance. Just out of curiosity. Oh, that's nearly gone, so that's fine. Percival failed to cast a spell. You failed to cast a spell?
The enemy hero is casting a spell.
I'll do that. Lancelot,
Your
you can...
units are in danger.
Oh, teleport there just to get there quicker. Boom. Hello. Okay. Do that. Back up. You can do that. Then you can do that. Lancelot, you are cleaving, I hope. You are killing Pillux.
Your magic shield is fading.
No, keep killing Senhelm. And then you can charge the blimmin' cavalry from behind. Won't that be a sight? Ah! It's a monk's... Wow, he went flying. You were engaged, you're engaged, right, so if you back up, you can do resurrect and do it on him. I actually need you to briefly back up. Back up, I said. Oh wow, there's a single unit of holy warriors there. Well.
Your
Huzzah!
units are
Take
in
that!
danger.
And that! Wow, I should have zoomed in on this a lot sooner. This is hilarious.
Your men are going to die.
Good God, my men are powerful as sin.
Your soldiers are going to die.
Right, you actually need to back up. You know why you need to back up? So that you can do some resurrecting. Same for you. You two, just back up. I want you to pull back.
Your units are
Yeah, I
in
know.
danger.
Can't do anything about that.
Your hero is in grave danger.
I'm actually going to lose this battle because I blobbed.
Your soldiers are going to die. Your units are in danger. Your soldiers are going to die.
Right, so restart
Your units
that because
are in danger.
as hilarious as it was, that was terrible. Right, so I am going to have my guys form up here. You will go there. You need to go there. So, boom. Is there literally no other path? This is the worst map ever of all time. And definitely a map where having archers would have benefited, because put some archers up here, they whip, whip, whip.
The enemy hero is casting a spell. Your magic shield is under normal strength.
Oh yeah, good point. So if you do that,
Your spell was absorbed.
you attack as well. Right, and you go in. Run, fools.
The enemy hero is casting a spell.
I really honestly couldn't care less.
The enemy hero is casting a spell.
Oh, so you can ford across there. What bollocks was that before? Okay, so...
Your spell was absorbed.
Yep, that's actually fair.
Your spell was absorbed.
Right, I don't know what's going on. Okay, 2 times speed should be fine.
The enemy hero is casting a spell.
Enemy hero is a bit of a pillock. So you and you can actually start charging in. Seneschal elites. If you could swerve around to take on the... well, first up, Lancelot. If you go and take that, you can do that. You can do that. You can do that. You can do that. Right, you two need to start running instead. Right, you are killing them. That is fine. I accept that you are killing them.
Your magic shield is fading.
My magic shield is
The enemy
fine.
hero is casting a spell.
I see what their game is, and I disapprove wholeheartedly.
The enemy started to capture one of your locations.
Yeah, they're kind of assholes. It's mine. I actually told you to go there, so if you just... boom.
Enemy units have captured a location.
Damn it.
The enemy hero is casting a spell.
No, they don't get to cast a spell. There.
The enemy
I am
hero is
capturing it
casting
back.
a spell.
It's mine. Right. You lot have won. So kill... well, you and you can actually come back and just... all of you... this is where we do the blob.
The enemy hero is casting a... The enemy hero is casting a spell.
Hello, angels. I am going to be lightning bolting you, whether you like it or
Enemy
not.
hero is casting a... The enemy
Oh,
hero is
bollocks.
casting a spell.
So you do that. You do that. Then that. Then that. You actually back up, and then you need to do resurrection on Lancelot's unit. Oh, bugger off with the... right, okay, I see how it is. You start going for him.
The enemy hero is casting a spell.
Right, everybody needs to come here. You are fighting them, you are winning, that is fine. I have won the battle at this point, it's just the tedium of waiting for angels to die. I'll bugger off. Okay, I have captured that. So come here. I mean, if you want to face me what's basically one at a time, by all means. Vindicators, you got javelins. I would very much appreciate you throwing the bloody things. Oh, I see how it is. Trying to bully my men.
Your unit is going to die. Your units are in danger.
My units are always in danger. Which units? Them? What are you talking about? Oh, hello. Yep, you've nearly killed them, so... let's deal with... Guardians. And I've won. So yeah, when you don't make a gaffe and have your entire army bottleneck themselves on a single ford, you can actually win a battle.
On my way.
Morgana, can you move?
Your wish?
Can you capture that?
On my way!
Oh, so close. William.
Yes, my liege. On my
Can't
way.
quite get that. I also just realised I forgot that. Okay.
On my way.
The Saxon lands harbour ancient She monuments, seething with arcane power that the Christian zealots have suppressed for many long years. You must revive these towers and let loose the powers of the old faith to aid you in your upcoming battle. The Wanderers and the Guild of Outlaws have sent help, and you can also take 6 knights from your army with you.
Fair enough. 6 knights. That's... wow.
You find the She towers close to each other on abandoned land of a Saxon lord who returned to the religion of his ancestors. The towers are black and lifeless, but you sense a faint spark of magic in the stones. The Wizard of the Wanderers finds the druids hiding nearby.
Well, these druids could help me revive these towers.
Finding the village turns out to be easier than you thought. You only have to follow the columns of smoke. The village is in ruins and the huts have burned down. You examine the footprints and you are certain that a dozen knights attacked the village and took many prisoners.
Pretty certain a dozen knights leaves lots of footprints for me to follow. It'll probably be quicker than having someone do a ritual in order to track someone.
You follow the tracks easily for a while, but unfortunately you lose them in the marshland. You can only say for certain that the Saxons were heading west, but you can't risk the success of this quest on a hunch. You need more than that.
I should have just done that to begin with then.
The wizard tries various arcane methods, but his magic is simply too weak to find the Saxons. He can only say for certain that the Saxons were heading west, but you can't risk the success of this quest on a hunch. You need more than that.
Okay, so they were both duds. More or less.
Dusk is falling, and you still haven't found anything. You listen to the returning knights in a somber mood. You wait up for the last 2 until midnight. Only one of them returns, with grave injuries. A bear killed the other knight. The survivor saw campfires beyond the hills.
Then we shall sneak to the camp at dawn.
You reach the first row of tents in dead silence. Then you survey your surroundings. The camp is empty. You don't see any guards, horses, or prisoners. The Saxons must have suspected your arrival, and they left in a hurry.
Then I shall command my warriors to search the tents.
You walked right into a trap. The Saxons were hiding in the tents. In the ensuing chaos, you lose 2 knights, but finally you overcome the Christian warriors. You rescue the druids and the villagers.
Aha!
The rejoicing is cut short by the appearance of one of your knights, who reports that a large band of Saxon riders are approaching, at least 50 knights. You send the villagers away to the woods, then set off for the towers with the druids.
Well, this quest is going well, isn't it? I've been lured into a trap and now I've got 50 knights approaching what is basically 5 knights left.
Close to the first tower, you find fresh hoof marks in the mud. You leave your horses in the woods and sneak closer to the building where you see dozens of Saxon knights. You will need to deal with them too, before your pursuers arrive.
We can't waste our time. Yes, we can. We use magic. That's the force multiplier here.
The ambush takes the knights by surprise, but they still put up stiff resistance. Eventually you overcome the Saxons, but you lose a knight. The druids tend to the wounded, then you enter the tower.
Continue.
The She Tower is a colossal tooth of stone and crystal, and the wall bears faint arcane markings. The hall is empty but for a collapsed spiral staircase. But you can block the door with a debris. It should hold up your pursuers until the druids revive the magic of the tower.
I take a look around.
In the rear of the hall, a narrow set of stairs leads down into the darkness. There must be a cellar down there.
Oh. I mean, that is a very valid point, but I want to explore. Yeah, YOLO.
The stairs descend to a dank cellar, where you see a skeleton and plenty of wine barrels. This is so unusual in a She Tower that it immediately raises your suspicions. You take a good look around and find a tunnel leading into the darkness, most probably to the other tower.
Ah.
The druids are singing and chanting, and you feel the surge of arcane energies flowing from the pentacle into the faint cracks of the wall. The tower slowly begins to shimmer and hum, then suddenly you hear a loud thud from the door. The Saxons have arrived.
We wait until the ritual is over and then we shall sneak out through the basement.
The She Tower is seething with arcane energies, and you know that the Saxons will be unable to smother the revival of the ancient ruin, which means that you can leave them behind. You follow the tunnel to the other tower, but here you are defenseless.
Yeah, let's try it.
The druids admit that they can't revive the second tower on their own. They'd need other believers of the old faith with arcane abilities, or they must sacrifice some mighty artifacts, or human lives.
Well, I have plenty of artifacts. I have more artifacts than I know what to do with. I wanted to sell them, but I could never work out how to sell them. Let's get rid of... a gold oh wow, that's actually really good. Raptured helmet. No, diamond ring. Oh, how many? Exactly 3, eh? So, raptured helmet, emerald staff, diamond ring. Done.
The druids sing and chant, and you feel the surge of arcane energies flowing into the stones of the wall. The tower slowly begins to shimmer and hum. The Saxons haven't arrived yet, so you reach the horses quickly, then leave.
Haha!
You give heartfelt thanks to the druids. Then you leave the woods, heading towards the border of the Saxon lands to find your army.
Okay.
The time has come. Now you can move against King Galahad and seize his shard of the Grail. That is the final task you must face before we heal your father, rebuild Britannia, and hide the Grail forever, before its great powers can lure other powerful forces out of the shadows. Prepare for battle!
I shall indeed. But first...
Yes, my lord.
I'm going to go... Oh. Alright, you take that. Well, first, I'm going to save. Because I want to do some recon. Why do I want to do recon?
my liege.
I want to know what I'm facing. Okay, it's not terrible. But it's still rather a cheap army composition. cheap enough that... Oh, you can't even hit escape. Right, so I now know that they have cavalry. They have things.
Your
so,
wish?
Morgana, I need you to go to...
On my way!
We are going to swap out the light infantry for the red sleeves. I can get rid of one of these heavy infantry. I don't need the heavy infantry so much. Single unit of cavalry, that is fine. I am actually curious, can I yet... No, I can't yet recruit one of them, so...
Yes, my
Your
lord.
wish?
Oops, so back up. Then talk to him again.
On my way!
And I will replace... you with you. Okay.
Yes, my liege.
So now I've got free flying to counter... Basically, that's one each for each they're flying. I've got archers, some of whom are dedicated anti... things. I'm going to retrain you into Blackthorn elites. Yeah, I want the extra damage, but you do have less defense. But I will have to accept that, because I need to do some more damage to you. Welsh Revenants, I will also turn into red sleeves. And now I will face you next turn. Okay, you've both leveled up, that is fine. So, I am going to skill 6. That'll source you. You. Blast. Power of Sacrifice. Arcane Rejuvenation. Arcane Rejuvenation might be useful. Unit damage. Unit damage. And... spell weaving. No, I'll do Winds of North. And I'll give you HP. I don't know if this is even needed at this point. Unit damage. Let's go mana. Still need 2 points. Ugh. I am nearly done. It is one more battle that I know of. Wait, what? You can't... Oh, do we? Diplomacy. Others. Can I... Oh. Okay. Ah. Okay. I am going to... So next turn, I am double checking this unit composition. So he's got 4 flying things. He's got Holy Avengers. I can deal with the Holy Avengers. He's got Knights and Holy Warriors. Holy Warriors are pathetic. For the most part, my heroes can deal with them. It's the fact they got the flying that really screws me. So I now go to Diplomacy, I used some of these things I should have done long ago. So, William's rather. War of Grace. William. Wanderers. For a selected army. We are doing it to Sir Galahad. Where is Galahad? King Galahad. I can't do either of those. To battle. Let's do this. Rejuvenation could be useful. Well, this is a rather empty map, isn't it? Don't even care about... Right, so, all of you. Just want everyone to get to the Triumphal Arch. Champions of Camelot, you might as well start hoarding all these things. Archers, which includes my new batch of archers. You are also going to be coming up here because you are going to be the MVPs of this battle. Let's do this. I don't think they had any archers, so let's think. Oh yes. I forgot that was the advantage of the Blackthorn Elite. They could go diamond formation. Okay, so if I do that...
Your spell was absorbed.
You can't do it. I mean, I suppose you could probably... Right, archers, you've got Dark Angels to sort out.
Your spell was absorbed. The enemy hero is casting a spell.
Come on, speed up.
Your magic shield is fading. Your magic shield is fading.
You might as well cast that.
The enemy hero is casting a spell.
Archers, please hurry up. Ha!
A spell has been cast.
The spell can be cast all it wants to be. It's not going to save anyone. Archers, fire! Fire everything!
Weather conditions changed.
Ooh, what assholes. They think that will save them.
The enemy hero is casting a spell.
Damn it, this isn't the army that has daylight.
Your magic shield is fading.
You stand no chance. I have tailored my army to counter your cheap shenanigans. Who are you fighting now? Any more flying things? I see Holy Warriors, I see Galahad. Oh, yeah. Actually, William, go face Galahad in one-on-one combat. Blackthorns, you are over here, so if you go and deal with them. Do I even need to summon? So, Arc Guardians, yes, kill them. Kill them all. We are the Angel Slayers. Hello, Galahad, you stand no chance. You're engaged. No, you can do that. That heals my guys a
spell was
little.
cast.
You can blast. Oh, you think you can take my archers? That is rather disgraceful behaviour. Fortunately, your cavalry has been tied up by my superior cavalry.
A spell has been cast.
Holy warriors, you cannot stand against me. I can do some resurrection. Resurrect. Bugger it. Charge, my cavalry! I think I have just completely and utterly devastated them. Now this is strategy. This is preemptive strategy. I want them to cease and desist with their spells, if they have any. William, this is your time to get over there. Blast them! It's them! Blast them! No. Oh yeah, you've got no mana because that one.
Been cast.
Oh, he teleported somewhere.
A spell was cast.
Galahad, you're a bit of a
cast.
complete and utter arse.
A spell has been cast.
Stop. William, Galahad is down there. Right. Talonfolk. Okay, Talonfolk,
Your
you
units
retreat.
are in danger.
You need to revive.
Weather
You
conditions
need
changed.
to revive. Blackthorn Elites. I suppose you could go for
A
them.
spell was cast.
Back up. No. You can survive. No, you can't. Hey, you don't get to go. You don't get to go. This is a mano-a-mano fight between William and Galahad. Go, Prince William! Ah! He's chasing me!
A spell was
You
cast.
asshole! He did it again! Come on, chase him
A
down!
spell has been cast.
Go, William! Show them why you are
A
superior.
spell has been cast.
You just ran past him. Hello, Galahad.
The enemy has
Galahad's
cast
dead.
a spell.
Ah! Who's left? Okay, everyone, Arc Guardians. You, Lightning Bolt. You, can't Lightning Bolt. You, revive someone.
Your spell was absorbed.
Oh no, my spell. What spell? Oh. You cannot take me. My archers are specifically trained for your sort. Oh, the fact that he had 6 units of flying is just... No, I am not tolerating this. I have had it with flying units and how cheap they can be. Ooh, the Crystal Great Axe of Sky Fury. Huh. Well, that ending was a bit of a letdown, I must say. You know, I was expecting... I don't know, I was expecting one more battle after that, where it was Balor's final push after we'd closed all the gates and he defeated his champions. But no, we just sort of take out the last two factions that aren't allied with us, and... I mean, look, it's right in my face. Oh, it's Hideous Septimus Sula, go away. It's like it just petered out at the end. There was... Yeah, that... no, that... for the most part, I enjoyed this game, but that ending was just really lackluster. I mean, the Dead Legion's prologue campaign, we had that big battle at the Hadrian's Wall, at the breach in the wall, and they had multiple forces coming in, reinforcements. Whereas this, okay, I took on King Galahad and his poxy angels, and that was it. Yeah, victory. The most disappointing, lackluster victory that ever victored. Oh, I don't know. I mean, when this came out, God, what, 10 years ago? Yeah, 10 years back. I really enjoyed the premise for the King Arthur. It was Total War style gameplay, but it had magic, it had quest lines. The thing is, that's been done since then by Total War itself. It's called Warhammer Total War. And, I'm sorry, Total War Warhammer does it better. The magic didn't feel so... At least in my experience, the magic never felt so overly spammy. And I didn't... Certainly in my playthroughs of it, I've never had to put up with the narrator constantly going, a spell has been cast, a spell has been cast, a spell has been cast, a spell has been cast. It's like, I get it, a spell has been cast. So, yeah. I don't know, it's just... When it came out, this was better, but I don't think this has aged well at all. They removed features in development, and some of those features still get mentioned in the gameplay. It's like, units, morale, that was never a thing in this game. Which then led me to think that leadership was therefore a redundant attribute. I mean, yes, I missed a clear sign at one point when I was trying to recruit something. It went, you don't have the leadership, but I thought that was actually referring to the fact that I only knew I had one beast slayer. So I was trying to recruit something, but I only had the one beast slayer, or at least that I knew of. And it's like, oh, okay, so I needed more of the beast slayers in order to get more. No, leadership was actually a vitally important thing if you wanted special units. So, yeah, I screwed myself over there, but at the same time, because of the fact that a lot of features were edited out in development, like the set of equipment, I forgot what its name, Sir Brendan's equipment, and it's like, if you have 4 pieces of his equipment, of his 4 artifacts of his set, there is no 4th artifact to his set. I looked it up. So, yeah, just... I enjoyed the game for what it was. It hasn't aged well. It's since had the game that it's basically like a spiritual clone of, has already done what it was doing, but better. The magic was done better in Total War Warhammer. At least in my opinion. Also the fact that you only got the 3 armies. Again, I mentioned that, but you only get 3 armies, and if you want to change around your army composition, you either have to hope you have enough spaces in reserve, or you have to disband troops, or do some unit swappery. But if you're actively using your armies, that's not an option. Oh well. I mean, as I said, I enjoyed it for what it was. It's not exactly expensive to get these days. If you want to play through it, it's on GOG for what? £5? It's on Steam, it's on GOG. I can't remember how much they actually cost though, so I don't know, but I can't imagine they'll cost that much. It'll cost that much. In a way, King Arthur 1 was better, though I do like the fact that you actually controlled the main hero in this one. William was actually on the battle, not just the omnipotent being that everybody is following the orders of. Also, it amuses me that this quest took us 76 years? Wow, I am amazed that Arthur didn't die of old age while I was on my quest to cure him of COVID-19. I don't know what's next for me. I'm sure I'll think of something. But until then, this has been Solin Outlander, signing off. Farewell.